jumping jacks with our ropes, all right, or side winders for your core. So when you do the side winders, you want to rotate as best you can, get the rope over your lap, and try to get the rotation movement to make the ropes jump over, all right? For the jumping jacks, we're just going up and down with our ropes, all right, folks? Grab a hold of your ropes. Let's get ready to go. And we're going to switch movements when he says party till we die, all right?
The reason it was started is because there has been, when you get injured, you should go to physical therapy. And physical therapy for insurance purposes usually lasts 3 months. And then after the 3 months, they discharge you and they give you maybe homework for you to do at home. So one or two things can happen. You can either digress because unfortunately you're not able to do your homework, or you can continue on the path with doing your homework and continue getting stronger. But sometimes the majority, the highest percentage is that we don't do our homework afterwards. So with this nonprofit, what we're doing is we're giving people the chance to continue their working out while they're taking that break for insurance purposes. And they're able to do classes for free, open gym for free, and we also have a fitness award that allows 12 sessions with a one-on-one trainer so you can continue getting strong. So when you're able to go back to physical therapy, you're just advanced or where you're at, but you don't digress, so you can keep getting stronger and stronger. So that was really the purpose of this foundation.
What does the fitness mean to you?
Fitness to me is everything. It changes my attitude. I'm in a happier place. I just feel stronger and better overall. And it's also a happy place for me. This community that we've built on fitness is just amazing. You know, it just shows how determined we are to continue to stay healthy. It's always a good reminder when we see a lot of people come to all our events that, you know, we are making an impact, and it feels good that they are willing to come out on a Saturday instead of going to the park or just relaxing at home, that they're willing to come to the gym and work really, really hard and get a sweat on, so they continue to get better. And when they leave with a smile, it makes it that much more, appreciated that they do come, and then next Saturday is the same thing. So it's a great feeling to see everybody smiling and working to always be their better themselves. So yeah.
How does working out help your mental health?
I don't think there's enough words in the dictionary to say how much it helps, but it is truly amazing. Just coming in here, let's say you have a bad day, you can come in here and sweat it out, or punch the boxing bags, or get some gloves on. It just helps so much. I can't express it how much it does help fitness for mentally, and tying in with the community. Just this community is always willing to hear you, to see what's going on in your life. So it's an amazing part of being able to continue to be happy.
You said you guys do a one-on-one training.
Yes.
From the beginning to end, do you see people's confidence levels change?
Absolutely. You can see someone that would come into the gym before and maybe be too shy and not want to say hi to everybody, and now they're part of the family. They're telling jokes, they're always sharing their stories. So you can definitely see from the beginning, from their first session to their last session, they also feel better about themselves. They sit a little bit taller, they have a smile. They come to events and they're out of their gym clothes, they're dressing a little bit nicer. So it's really cool to see the transitions through all the sessions.
So what are some of the things that motivate you?
My family motivates me a lot. My family has always been next to me from my injury, and this community motivates me. Seeing them come every single Saturday, or see how they set goals and they meet them. They always meet the goals and they go 10 levels beyond that, and that's what makes AFL just amazing, and that's why I'm so proud of it, because the people that are part of our family, they're relentless. So it's really neat.
Where do you want to see the nonprofit in the next 3 to 5 years?
3 to 5 years, I would love for us to have maybe be part of a bigger facility, just to keep growing, get our numbers up. Right now with our virtual, we have a lot of people joining in Zoom, all of the East Coast, some of the West Coast, and we have someone across the pond in UK. So I would love to get those numbers up a lot, just to see, if we can get more across the nation, and just a lot bigger, grow our board, grow our partnerships and all that. So just a lot more of it, so we are able to give more to the community. So a lot of fundraising for sure.
The AFL was a brainchild of mine that I had for many years, and it was something that I knew I couldn't
do it by myself. I knew that I didn't have the energy or the time or the commitment to be able to do it, running my own business and having my family and everything. So being able to lean on someone that I trust and have her take full control and build a great board of people around her that have the same vision. We're very like-minded in terms of what we want for the community in terms of being inclusive and not separated. So it's huge, and I think that she's the perfect person for that role.
Do our 2 movements. We're gonna do body hooks and uppercuts. Alternating slow and fast movement. You don't need your ropes. You can have them if you want to. You don't need them. So, y'all ready?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Let's get started. We'll go body hooks. Nice and slow. Okay, the core.
How does taking care of your physical health help your mental health?
It's huge, especially for anybody that's living with or recovering from an injury or illness. It's huge because you're even more susceptible to secondary complications, to other ailments that could come about. So it's important to stay active, to stay healthy. And then many folks I hear, they just feel like they're like an outcast, or if they're not involved with a adaptive sports team, if that's not their thing, there's really nothing else. Maybe social groups for specific diagnosis, but nothing on a bigger scale. And so this is huge because it shows that all different abilities can hang out together. We're all the same, right? We're all the same people, just at different ability levels. And some of the greatest people I've ever met are chair users. So it does wonders for mind as well as body.
Yeah, last thing I want to ask is, what does it mean to you to be making a difference in these people's lives?
It's huge. I mean, it's rewarding, but like I just said, some of the greatest people I've ever met are chair users, and I think that if anything, it's a blessing to me because it's opened up my world, and I've been able to meet so many awesome people and very, very, very good friends because of it.
1, 2, don't be shy. 3, Edgar. 5, 6, 7, that's loud. 8, 9, 10. 10 more. 1, 2, let me hear it. 3, 4, 5. Now I hear it. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
My name is Dan McGovern. I'm the treasurer and webmaster for the Adaptive Fitness Legion.
So what inspired you to be a part of the nonprofit?
So I was injured 3 years ago, and I started coming here to the gym at DPI. Soon after I was released from the hospital, I was doing everything I could to get better and get back everything, every function I could. So DPI was fundamental in my recovery, and then I learned about the AFL and what they were doing for everyone here. So I wanted to get involved any way I could. I started just volunteering and helping out, and then found they needed help with the website, and I'm a software engineer by trade, so I knew I could help out, and just went from there. We do some great work for the community, helping everyone regain function and stay healthy. So.
How has working out helped your confidence level?
It's been everything. Working out, I do rehab, physical therapy, and occupational therapy still, but the focus there is not on strength or health. It's on regaining functionality for your daily activities, right? Getting dressed, getting out of bed, things that a lot of people take for granted, but insurance doesn't cover the strength you need to do that, right? Now I need to use my arms to do everything, and that takes repetitions, it takes weightlifting, it takes being at the gym, things that insurance doesn't cover through therapy. So they can teach you how to do things, but they don't work on the repetitive nature that you need to build that strength up. So the gym has been everything for getting that strength to do those things again.
Want everyone hands up in the boxing position. This should be easy for the people who did cardio boxing. We're going to go jab, cross, left, right. When I throw my cross if I can, I'm twisting with my body, following all the way through. We got 90 seconds. Let's go nice and smooth, aiming at my head. Right here. To the head, to the head. We'll say that for boxing beat them.
Hi, I'm Joanna Torres. I am the AFL events coordinator.
So what inspired you to be a part of the nonprofit?
Well, so I first got introduced to DPI through a family friend who happened to know the owner, Devon. And after my husband suffered a stroke, we started coming and participating, and then I was actually invited. My husband received the AFL scholarship, so he was a winner, and he's been very dedicated and committed, and so I just accompany him, and I was invited to help out with events. That's something I like to do, so we've been participating in community events, fundraisers, so it's been amazing meeting all the people and working with the board and just building up that community. It's something new to my husband and I. So.